So y'all saw the fuel was spewing out in between the fuel pump and the fuel filter housing. So I got on a Facebook N14 support group and I asked them. They said it's just held on by 4 Allen wrench bolts, and you loosen those up, take this off, and there's a O-ring in there, square cut O-ring or something. So I'm gonna get this off and look at and try to find that O-ring. See if it's just an O-ring I can, you know, use out of a kit, or if it's, you know, if not, I'll go to Cummins and see if they have it. But yeah, I'm the type of, you know, it seemed pretty simple. So it's either take it to the shop or do it myself. I think it's something I can do. So what I did was these four Allen wrenches, they're 3/16. And so what I did was I was going to try to break, I just kind of break them loose, all 4. Because sometimes, you know, being this truck is a 1999, you have bolts that don't come out, you know what I mean? So, or that are hard for me. So what I did was I'd rather just crack them loose, make sure they can all crack loose. And then if not, if one gives me trouble, I just tighten it back up and I'll take it to the shop, let them do it. You know what I mean? But I went ahead and loosened them all up. This one right here is the only one. It was kind of hard because there's tubes right here. I started to take it off, but I think this is the type, it has like I think it's called a fallow inside or something, and you're supposed to replace those brass fallows. You're supposed to, it's like a compression fitting. You're supposed to replace them whenever you take it off. So I didn't want to mess with it. Instead, I just cut this with my grinder, just cut it about 1/2 inch off of it, and was able to loosen that one up. So I'm gonna continue loosening them up, take it all off. I'm gonna go ahead and take this fuel filter off to make it easier, because it'll be lighter without the fuel filter and the fuel in it. And another thing too, get you a pair of these vice grip filter wrenches, man. They I love them. They come in handy. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get that off and I'll record some more. So I took it apart, and right here and right there is where the 2 seals are. There's the big one, that's the small one. These were the 2 seals. You could tell the big one was broken. And this is the replacements right there, boom. And there's the part numbers. The small one's 151900, the large one's 213079. And that's it. So I'm gonna swap them out. About 2 extra just to have them on deck. And put it in my Cummins box, you never know. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty basic, but like I said, what I used, there's only 4 Allen wrench bolts to get it out. There's 2 of them. I got 2 of them up there. But the Allen wrench is a 3/16. It's kind of tedious though, man, because it's hard to get back there, and you just got to move it. You know, it takes a long time because you got to barely move it. What I did was I used another. Oh, here they are right here. So the actual size is 3/16. I cut it a little bit to get around that tube with a die grinder. You don't have to do that. So I used that one to start it because that's what the actual size. And then I used this one, which, let me see if there's a size on it. Yeah, it's I think it's a 4.5 millimeter. So I use that because it's a tiny bit smaller. So once you break it free with the right size, this one's a little bit smaller. There's a little more play to where, you know, because when you're back there, you're trying to find the hole, you know what I mean? This is a little bit smaller. So I wouldn't recommend using this to break it free because you might strip it, but this will get, it make it easier because like I said, you're barely getting any turns in there. And so it just makes it easier. That's what I did. So now I'm just gonna put those washers back in there and put it back together. So got it back on, went in and threw a new filter on it, and we'll see what it does. Good as new.